Vijaya, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to make Dal Makhani, which is an incredible Indian vegetarian dish of kidney beans and lentils cooked down with cream, butter, spices. It's rich, it's delicious, it's unctuous, and you guys are absolutely going to love it. But before we get started, don't forget to hit up my social media channels. And as well, if you're looking for the full recipe, click that info box down below. It will expand out and all the ingredients and recipe and instructions and quantities, everything's there, you guys. So that being said, shall we get started? Let's do it. We're using two different types of legumes for this dish. So first I have some Urad Daal, which is also known as split black gram, and they're tiny and shiny and kind of look like caviar, so yeah, that's kind of cool. And I also have some kidney beans, and I'm gonna just add these two together in a bowl and cover it with a little bit of water and let it soak overnight. And the reason why I use dried kidney beans and lentils as opposed to canned is because I can control the texture and there are no extra additives that you would find in a can typically. My lentils and beans are soaked and they've completely transformed. I mean, look at them. The lentils are nice and green now. Those kidney beans have puffed up and they're just gonna go straight into my pressure cooker. Now I'm gonna add some chopped tomato, some finely chopped white onion, some shredded ginger, minced up chilies for a bit of heat, bay leaf, I love the flavor of bay, a touch of salt, and for the spices I'm going to go in with some ground coriander and ground cumin. And now I'm going to add 3 cups of water. And I'm working with a pressure cooker today, and I love pressure cookers because they get the job done really, really quickly. But if you don't have one at home, feel free to use a regular pot. You might have to add a little more liquid and it's going to take a little longer to cook, but you'll end up with the same result. So, lid on. Here we go. Boom! Just like that. I'm going to pop this onto the stove on high heat and then let it come up to temperature. When I hear the first whistle or the first time a little bit of the steam escapes, I'm going to drop the heat down to medium and cook it for about 20 to 25 minutes, which will get our lentils and beans nice and creamy. Let's do it. My dal and bean mixture has cooked and now my pressure cooker has completely cooled down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift off the lid. Be sure to follow the manufacturer's instructions on your pressure cooker just to make sure that there are no crazy explosions or anything like that, okay? Want to take a look? Let's see. Dal Makhani is really creamy in texture, and the way that we're going to accomplish that is by mashing the beans and lentils together with like a spoon like this or whatever you have at home. If you have a muddle, you can use that as well, or even an immersion hand blender. So let's do this. Ooh, see that? All that dal has cooked down. It's nice and soft. So you want some of the dal to be whole, you want some of it to be mashed, but just get in there and already you can see that it's starting to get super duper creamy. So just keep mashing away. All right, I'm really happy with the way that this looks. The lentils and the kidney beans are nice and creamy. Now I'm gonna bring this back up to the simmer and add a few more secret ingredients. We're gonna make things nice and rich by adding some cold butter, a little bit of heavy whipping cream, a touch more salt, and some fenugreek leaves. These are also known as kasoori methi, and they add such a wonderful flavor to the dal. While that's bubbling away, we're going to work on the final seasoning for the dal. In Tamil, this is called thalachukottu, or in Hindi, it's known as tadka, and that's where we heat up a little bit of oil or ghee and season it with spices. I'm going to add a touch of ghee, some cumin seed, and a little bit of chili powder for heat. And last but not least, I'm going to go in with a generous scattering of fresh coriander. So I thought it would be super fun if we plated this up together. So I have my dal, I have a few garnishes. Let's get on it. I'm going to garnish with a little bit of cream, ooh, or a lot of cream. Totally depends on you. So pretty, right? We all about that artistry though. And some fresh chopped coriander. And last but not least, I love some fresh julienne ginger over the top. Mmm. It's so creamy and dreamy, you guys. Those mashed lentils with the kidney beans, the cream, the butter, the ghee. Yeah, it's a touch indulgent, but it's so, so good. And you have a little bit of the texture of the beans that didn't get mashed up, a little hum of heat from the cayenne, and all those gentle spices coming through. I can't wait to pair this with some hot chapathis. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to give me a big old thumbs up. You know how that makes me feel. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for joining us. Please subscribe for more videos. As always, if you have a comment or suggestion for me, leave it down below. Until my next video, I will see you later. Bye!